What's up, guys? Today I'm going to take you through a similar routine that I would do after an intense workout, especially like a leg day or a full body day. And maybe I'm a little bit sore, my muscles are tight, and I don't feel like moving. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move. Most of the time, the best thing that I can do for myself is get moving, pump some blood flow, increase range of motion of some of the joints that are sore, but really go through just this movement flow. And I'll take you through one round of it, and then you can set the timer for 10 minutes and continue repeating these 3 moves and get back to training. So here we go. We're going to start downward dog. Now there's a couple moves through this series. We're going to press up into downward dog, and I'm going to try to get as much extension in my upper back as I can, so I'm not rounding. I'm going to try to arch as much as I can. Hips stay nice and high. From here I'm going to come up into high lunge, and I'm going to sink down, keeping my hands down. Back leg nice and straight. Sink down. Now from here, I'm going to rotate towards the middle. I'm going to bend down almost like a lateral lunge, and I'm going to shift side to side, back and forth from lateral. And then once I've done that to the outside, I'm going to come back, shift forward to the front of the mat, then press back into downward dog. Bring that opposite leg back or up. Back leg's nice and straight. I'll shift over, sink down, stay nice and low. And you'll run this 3 times each side. I like incorporating these types of flows more like a yoga flow in the beginning of my routine, so I can just work on moving my full body together as one unit, as opposed to isolating a single joint and taking that through mobility, which we'll get to here in a bit. But starting with full body, working it together, and then going into more isolation. Finish in downward dog. Nice. All right, here we go. From here, we're going to do a duck walk. Now, this takes a lot of mobility in your hips and your ankles. We'll sit down into a deep squat. And from here, what I want is to reach one leg out. I'm going to pull through, drop that back leg down just a little bit, and come back, feet together. We'll alternate back and forth. Reach, drop, and pull through. And I'm going to turn around. We're going to stay facing forward the whole time. I'll just come back and forth. And you do 3 passes down and back, alternating which foot goes forward. Reach forward, drop the knee, come together. Continue to work at this. I know this is a difficult movement. If we're not there yet, that's okay. I just want you to rock into almost like a quadruped, and then push your hips back into a deep squat, as deep of a squat as you can go. And if that's too much, you're just grabbing on to a couch, a chair, something, and looking to sit as far as you can, and just spending some time there. There we go. Go back to it. So I understand that this is a difficult movement to do, and you may have to work your way up towards it. Dropping that knee down, internal rotation, just like so. Coming back up. Good, one more time, down and back. Last one. Nice, there we go. Now pop on your butt. Now we isolate more of the hips, because this would be after an intense leg day. I'm going to start to wake up. Many times after a leg day, I'm really sore. A lot of that stress is gonna now go to my low back and my core if I don't tighten up my hips and use them correctly. So now I'm gonna increase range of motion there with the 90-90 hip capsule. So left leg's in front at 90, back leg's in back at 90. I'm gonna push the ground away, sit nice and tall. I can grab this if I need to. I'm gonna lift that full leg up and bring it on back as far as I can. Then lift that back up and hover to the front. So shin box hovers are what these are called, and I think they're fantastic. You're gonna take it through 8 each side. What I don't wanna see happen is leaning over into each one. Lean first, stabilize, then roll through. And then if you can, try to sit tall, pick up your hands, and we can rock like this. 3 more. Good, switch around. And if we need to, you can go from the hand being up and you can drop it down to your elbow. Here we go. Keep it up. There you go. There's 3 moves that are going to help you get back to training. One of the best things to do after an intense workout is go through movement. And that movement is going to help you to restore you back to where you were so you can continue training. That's how gains are made. That's how you're going to benefit and increase your work capacity, is by continuing to adapt and get back to training as quick as you can. All right, guys. Have a great day.